closer on Montoya, now 42 points behind in second place overall in the points.
For so many years, people have been saying, when's the next Michael Andretti? When's the next Jimmy Vasser? When's the next American hero? Well, you've got Americans 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hunter-Reay, Newgarden, Karam and Rahal.
And Rahal's making me a little bit nervous how high he's running there as the marbles accumulate again on the high side. There's only 4 laps to go.
Andretti Autosport owns this place as far as race results is concerned. The last 5 years in a row, and Ryan Hunter-Reay is just 2.5 laps away from making it 6 years in a row.
Got a little bit of lap traffic and some turbulence a few hundred yards up the road. He's maintaining the gap, driving, checking where his competitor is behind him. 2 laps to go.
Less than 2 miles to break the drought for Ryan Hunter-Reay. Newgarden has run an extremely impressive race. In fact, he's led the most laps, 111. And as the white flag comes out, Ryan Hunter-Reay has less than a mile to run.
Oh, and it looks like Newgarden is closed ever so slightly. He might have a shot with the traffic. No.
1 year ago was Ryan Hunter-Reay's last victory. RHR drives back to victory lane. Hunter-Reay is back after a year basically invisible. Ryan Hunter-Reay stands upon the podium on the very top step and continues this Andretti steamroller here in Iowa. Incredible.
And that voice you heard was Ray Gosselin, and he's still talking to Ryan Hunter-Reay, the engineer and the strategist tonight. You had to be patient, but you kept working on the car. What a fantastic result.
Yeah, that's amazing. You know, we've had gorillas on our back, we have monkeys, orangutans, chimpanzees, a whole freaking zoo. To win here, a place that it means a lot to Andretti Autosport, to win 6 in a row at this track, it's epic. To break the streak that we've been on with Ryan and win, can't put into words how great this is right now. So happy for him for sticking with us all year long.
Nice shot. Katie?
Ryan Hunter-Reay had 3 wins last year. This year, just 3 top 10s. Michael, what does it mean to you to get back to victory lane today?
It's really huge to get Ryan back up there and keep our streak alive here in Iowa. We love Iowa, man. It's unbelievable. I just can't understand. I don't understand why we're so good here, but it's just so great. I was so happy for him, and you know, all the cars were pretty good. Unfortunately, made a couple bad calls on Marco, but you know, overall though, couldn't be happier. So happy for Ryan.
Why do you guys roll off so good here?
I don't know. Like I said, I wish if we knew, we'd try to do that everywhere. You know, I don't know. We've just had good luck here. We've had good setups here, and you know, our drivers love driving here. Ryan does a great job here, and you know, it just feels great. I'm so happy we got DHL back in victory lane.
Right, thanks, Michael.
Oh, and look at the emotion on Ryan Hunter-Reay's face. This is huge for he and Becky and their 2 children.
Here we go.
Oh, and here we go. Contrast of emotions here.
I called that. We
Talk
got some
about some
crew guys. Crew guys are now coming over to.
Ed Carpenter wants Sage Karam. He is not happy. This is big. He got in a little confrontation with Juan Pablo Montoya last year, but this is... And we apologize about the language. Obviously, we're live and emotions are running high. And Ed Carpenter saying to Sage Karam, you've got to learn to respect the other drivers on track. He does not like the way that this young rookie has conducted himself today. All right, so not reaching perhaps the pitch that we thought it might get to, but Ed Carpenter keeping his cool in front of the cameras, and I'm sure that they will have further words when our cameras aren't present. That's a side story. This is the story. Ryan Hunter-Reay back in victory lane. How about that? And for Andretti Autosport, it's been a lean year. There's Michael, and he owns and runs the team that has now won 7 of 9 times at this racing venue.
And an American on top. And when's the last time we had 4 Americans? 1, 2, 3, 4 going down to Ray Hall, Ed Carpenter in 6th. Guys, we're in the heartland of this country, and Saturday night shootout on a short oval.
I'll tell you what, this is going to save the season for Hunter-Reay. He's had so much disappointment this year. He had such a great year last year, and it's just been frustration after frustration after frustration. You're going to see a guy who's finally breathed a sigh of relief.
A year is a long time to go without a victory.
All right, and Ryan Hunter-Reay, as all this confetti settles, Ryan, when you got out of the car, and of course you're congratulating the crew, because the very first thing that you said when we spoke this weekend is all is right with the world. The way this car rolled off was perfect.
It felt like it, you know. It felt like we had something there. It was certainly going to be tough to beat them today, but man, this number 28 DHL Honda was on rails at the end, and I was driving the snot out of it. It was loose, and I just kept my foot to the floor, and it was barely just having a lift at the end. It was a lot of work in the cockpit. You know, this one we really had to work for. This was a hard one. After such a tough season, it's great to be back in victory lane.
How patient did you have to be? Because when it was loose, you couldn't really stand on it, and each pit stop, they took a half turn out each time, and it collectively got better.
Yeah, you know, in the beginning of the race, the car was really loose, and I had a hard time with it. But this is just amazing, you know, to get in victory circle again with DHL, AutoNation, Dr. Pepper, Snapper, Butterball. You know, they've been behind me for such a long time, and you know, we're having a tough year, but man, we got in victory lane in one of the most competitive seasons. So it was super tough to get this thing here today.
Well, a very tough race, and congratulations to Ryan Hunter-Reay. Victory well earned.
Fantastic.